Dante Greco.
Dante is a really smart guy.
Ladies love Dante.
I wanted hair. Look at that face.
Dante Greco.
Dante was me, yours truly.
I'm gonna come.
Hello, happy Monday. Welcome to the Dante Greco Show. Can't believe it. It's been almost a year of this show. We're coming up on the 1 year anniversary. I don't know. Maybe we'll do something special. You believe in 1 year we've turned this into the biggest show in North America? Can't believe it.
Congratulations, babe. That's amazing.
I'll be retiring soon because I've made tens of millions of dollars in the last year off of this show in particular. We're happy to be back. We were off most of last week. You know, sometimes you just need a break from having takes. You don't always have something to say about things, so you need to let your brain recharge. So we're back. We're ready to go. There's some stuff to talk about, not a whole lot that's interesting. I'm a little bit disappointed in the news cycle to start this week off. I'll be totally honest. How do you feel, babe?
I mean, I sent you some stuff on text message like early in the week, so to talk about. So let's dig it in.
Yeah, let's dig into it. First of all, let's just start with Jeff Bezos. You know, no matter how many billions of dollars you have, the richest man in the world, whatever, you can still just be a good old Instagram boyfriend. There he is taking pictures of Lauren Sanchez on their yacht, their new $500 million yacht. And still.
Where are they there? Where are they?
I believe they're in Portofino.
Oh.
Italy. You know, I've been in this position too. It's not, I like this. It's kind of refreshing to see him just like, you know, being an everyman. He doesn't have some assistant that comes up and out of nowhere and takes a picture and then has to get out of there. He does it.
There's also some component. It's kind of like seductive to have your significant other to take pictures of you. I think it shows a lot of care and attention. And even though he's like a billionaire, one of the richest men in the world, if not the richest man in the world, who is the richest man in the world, by the way?
It goes back and forth between him, Elon Musk,
and Bill.
Pinault. I forget the guy's first name. Pinault, who owns LVMH, which is like all Louis Vuitton.
Oh, Salma Hayek's husband.
No. That's a different guy.
Okay.
Salma Hayek's husband owns some of the other brands, but this guy owns all the major brands.
Okay, so I think it's very refreshing and it's good for the relationship to show attention. So good on you, Jeff.
Yeah. You know, I have a bottle of water from Jeff Bezos's car.
Okay.
I keep it next to my bed.
Really?
When I was at TMZ, I was working a party at Ed Lamato's house, who's like this big super agent. And every year, right before the Oscars, he has a party where all the heavy hitters come. Rupert Murdoch, Jeff Bezos, Warren Beatty, you know, a lot of big names and legendary people show up to this party. And Bezos shows up. Of course, you can't get close enough to him to ask a question, but his security guys were really cool. After Bezos went inside and like everything was cool and secure, like they came over with some bottles of Voss water and they gave it to each of us camera guys that were just waiting across the street. So I've kept it. I feel like it's been a good luck charm financially.
You're a billionaire now?
I'm not quite a billionaire.
No, I know the story. I just said like, who gave you what? I knew the story from the beginning, from the moment that he got the water bottle.
That was good broadcasting right there for the audience that doesn't know the story.
That's awesome, babe. Maybe let's light up some candles and make some prayers.
I'm willing
to the
to
gods.
sell it. I'm willing to sell it for whatever offer someone will make.
So okay, so Jeff Bezos, you think is relatable about taking the picture of Lauren Sanchez. I also think he might be kind of a little bit of jealous. Imagine if she hired like a handsome Instagram team and he wants to keep her in the short leash.
It's like a control thing.
I don't know.
I will take the pictures.
I don't know. Like I don't know. I don't know what he's, but I think it's cool. Okay.
Yeah, good
okay.
for Jeff.
Anything
good for
else?
Jeff, good for Lauren.
Let's do it.
So much else. There was a big Floyd Mayweather exhibition fight last night, and I want to talk about it because like other fights broke out. It was him and John Gotti III, who's the grandson of John Gotti, the mobster. I don't know if he's still mob affiliated, if the mob even exists, or if it ever existed, but they had a big brawl in the ring, which spilled out then into the crowd. And then backstage, you got other people like Jocelyn Hernandez, who I think is Love and Hip Hop ex-cast members. She's brawling with people. She got arrested. Whole bunch of stuff going on with that. But I'm trying to wait and see if Shooky Diamonds, who I've interviewed on this channel before, he's part of the whole TMT crew. He's Floyd's jeweler. He was there. I'm trying to get him on here to talk about some of the behind the scenes stuff and whether or not it was staged. Like some sports media personalities are questioning whether or not the whole fight in the ring, at least, was staged. The Jocelyn Hernandez fight, definitely not staged because she got arrested early this morning. So I don't think she would fake an arrest. But if I can get Shooky to come through, we'll talk about that. In the meantime, we're going to continue on to what do we want to do? UFOs? More UFO stuff? Do you want to talk about Kelis and Bill Murray? Have you been keeping up with this story? Do you know who Kelis is?
No, I don't know who that is.
Okay, you ever hear the song My Milkshake Brings All the Boys to the Yard?
Embedded in yours, blah, blah.
Exactly.
I mean, I don't know the song per se. I sing from the past. It's like an old song and stuff. So what happened to her?
Well, okay, so all of a sudden it was coming out last week that Kelis, who's 43, and Bill Murray, legendary comedian, actor, 72 years old, were dating. It was like the weirdest, most unexpected couple you could ever think. Kelis, she was, I don't know if she was married to Nas, the rapper Nas, but I think she has a kid with him.
Oh, wow. What does they look like together?
Where do they even meet? You know what I mean?
I mean, red carpets and stuff and events. But I mean, what... do they look weird together? Like, do they have a picture? Well,
there's Kelis. Okay. And I don't know if they've been, oh yeah, here they are together, which,
I mean, she looks older. I mean, I can see. No, she looks a little older. She looks like she's in her mid 40s. I mean, it's fine. I don't feel bothered. It looks like a nice couple.
Oh, yeah, no. Anybody who's trying to make this an age difference, power dynamic thing is out of their
She's in her mid
40s,
and she looks like she haven't done much plastic surgery, which I applaud her for. It's a great example for women out there. She looks great shape, and she's older, and he is much older. But whatever, I think it's cool. They might connect in different ways, and sometimes like people work in entertainment business, you can feel a little bit more mature than your own age.
Yeah.
So maybe even though she's in her mid 40s, she must be someone wise and mature, and maybe he felt that attractive.
Had a career, has kids, probably.
I never heard of her again. I never seen her. I always heard a song, but I never seen her before.
Yeah, she was kind of around like the very late 90s and early 2000s is when most of her music was relevant.
They look okay together. I mean, it's maybe they're just having dinners and enjoying each other. Why not?
Look, Bill, by the way, speaking of no plastic surgery, Bill, I don't think has ever had plastic surgery either. His face has looked the same since the 1978 or whenever he first got on Saturday Night Live. No, I don't want to offend him, but he's had the same pock marks from the acne scars the entire time. I don't think he's had any work.
My dad has that. My dad has the acne marks too. It looks like he got perforated or something. It's fine. It is what it is.
By the way, I applaud him for it too, because he looks still like Bill Murray. I heard Bill Maher talking about this on I think it was his I forget his
podcast.
What's it called again?
It's called Club Random. No, Club Random.
It was him and David Spade, and he was talking. David Spade's in his 50s. He was like, "Oh, David, you look like yourself, which is good." And it's true, because when you get the plastic surgery, you don't look like yourself anymore. At least if you age, it's still, you can make out, hey, that's Bill Murray right there.
One thing is to do a little bit of Botox here and there and kind of very go lightly and do some kind of skincare. Other thing is if you laser your face, you have no marks. It looks absolutely weird, and I don't know, the skin is too perfect and it's all pulled back and you tuck it into behind your ears. I think it just doesn't look natural, especially for on camera. I see a lot of actresses that kind of gave up in their, trying to, not gave up, but like they felt the pressure of looking young and they did too much.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about how they may have met. And first of all, what she is doing. what she is saying about it. So people kept commenting on her pictures. One person said, "Ma'am, would you care to address these Bill Murray allegations? Because damn, what he doing with all that?" And Kelis responded, "LOL, no, babe, I wouldn't bother at all," humorously shutting down the conversation. So,
I mean, that looks like an older photo, by the way.
Again, are they in enraptured in a love story for all time right now?
No, she's getting an old man to pay for her dinner, man. Just go for a drink, go get some dinner, go enjoy the night, to do some red carpets and appearances. If I haven't heard about this woman in such a long time. I don't even know what she looked like. Yeah. Now she goes to red carpet appearances for Netflix or whatever. She's putting her face out there in the world, and maybe sometimes could be even their agents be like, "Hey, are you single? Yes. Are you single? Yeah. Why don't you take one of our clients for a dinner? You don't have to do anything. Just go for dinner to give her some more exposure." Well, I'm pretty sure agents do that all the time in Hollywood.
Sure. But I mean, the thing about that is, the reason I don't believe this is an agent putting together two celebrities situation is because what agent would be creative enough and also daring enough to say, "I know Kelis and Bill Murray together. That's going to get people talking," which, by the way, it did. And if there is an agent out there with that type of brilliance, I applaud them as well.
I think there's just a very few list of people there don't they have dating apps?
Here's what it says though. Yeah, there is Raya. That's for elite wealthy people. I doubt they're on that, or at least I doubt Bill Murray's on that. They definitely they're coming together potentially because of losses in their personal life. Bill Murray broke up with his wife. She died also. Okay, so Kelis's significant other passed away last year unexpectedly. He was a young guy. He died. Bill Murray's ex-wife, who he split from in 2008 after more than a decade together, also died. So they may be bonding over loss.
But it's ex-wife, not current wife.
Yeah, but still, he probably cared about her. So they've been reportedly getting close for a while after meeting in the United States following the passing of her husband, Mike Mora, last year from stomach cancer, aged just 37. Ouch. News of the duo. Last weekend, the 72-year-old Ghostbuster star was spotted watching a number of his rumored new girlfriend's most recent shows. Wow, including her latest from the side of the stage in London. They met up in the States, which got people in the industry talking, and now are meeting up in London while they're both here. Maybe it's like a vacation romance, They've clearly hit it off, the insider added. They were both seen at the same hotel, and he's been to watch her perform several times before he went to Mighty Hoopla, whatever that is. So, it could just be a personality thing. I like it. It's a weird romance, but I like it.
I don't see anything weird about this. I think it's fine. It's fine.
I don't picture Bill Murray in a romance. I know he's been married and he has kids, but you just don't think of him that way.
I mean, romance at that age, what would you? I mean, he wants companionship. He wants someone to laugh and dance and go take on vacations. And I don't think that it's a big deal. And I think it's just normal and fine. I think it's racist of people to think that, oh my God, it's a black woman with an older white man.
No, he's black.
No, sorry, older white man. I'm just saying, why to bother? The world is a melting pot.
Well, I don't even know if most people are having that reaction, although I'm sure some people are. I am surprised to hear that he likes the music. I just don't picture. But who knows? Honestly, we don't know a lot about Bill Murray and his personal taste. He has done interviews. Sure, he's not one of those guys who shies away from the media and you never hear them speak like Angelina Jolie, but it's always like a humorous interview. When he would go on Letterman or when he goes on anywhere else, it's kind of funny. It's kind of over the top. He doesn't really talk about what he's into. This could also be one of those Bill Murray legendary things. He's famous for just appearing in random people's parties and picking up a French fry off your plate and eating it as he walks by and going, "No one will ever believe you. You know, he does that type of random stuff, kind of like a folklore, like the urban legend of Bill Murray showing up. So this could be one of those, another one of his whimsical episodes that he's putting together.
How's Meghan and Harry talk about biracial couples? I'm so curious. I heard there's like some people talking
Honestly,
about them.
I haven't heard anything updated about Meghan and Harry, but I bet you
Is
they
he
would
still
love
living
to.
in the hospital?
They would love to
hospital, no.
double date Kelis and Bill Murray.
Hotel, sorry. Is he still living in a hotel?
I don't know. I haven't heard anything about them. Honestly, I want to stay away from Harry and Meghan today.
Okay.
Because we talked about him a lot last week, and I looked at our TikTok page for the Dante Greco show. Follow it. And it's like a lot of Harry and Meghan clips. And I think, has anything new happened with them?
I mean, I saw that your top viewer is talking about Meghan and Harry.
We're being sucked into their world.
No, I'm
we have
just
to avoid them.
I think like the interesting thing is to watch people like kind of see the body language and kind of analyze a little bit of their behavior and why they're kind of putting themselves in an antagonistic position.
Yeah.
Because it's like they were very loved in the beginning, and now like people just absolutely hate them because of their positions, their statements, entitlement. So it's interesting to see what's happening, and also how they do comparisons between Meghan and Kate, and then they're releasing like old videos of Meghan looking Kate with like hate eyes and stuff like that.
I bet they're gonna be calling their agent saying, "Hey, can you get us on a date with Bill Murray?" Just Bill Murray, not Kelis.
I don't think
Harry and Meghan
honestly,
together dating Bill Murray.
I don't think that's that interesting. Can we talk about something else? Bill Murray, good on you. Have fun.
I wonder what Nas thinks, though. That's what I'm wondering.
Who is Nas?
Nas is a rapper who is married to Kelis, or at least with her for a serious relationship for years. And I think they had kind of an acrimonious divorce. And now he's sitting there watching his ex cavorting with Bill Murray. Is he going to be able to watch Groundhog Day again?
I don't think anyone watch that movie anymore.
I don't know. Oh, it's a classic. Okay. Let's keep it moving. We talked about this last week.
Ooh.
What's her name again? His name. Damn it. Elliot Page. Elliot Page. When Elliot was Ellen Page in the movie Juno, co-starred with Olivia Thirlby, and in Elliot's new memoir, Elliot talks about how he had sex all the time with Olivia Thirlby, while they were filming the movie. And we were wondering last week, did Elliot clear this with Olivia Thirlby to put their business out like that? Olivia Thirlby now is like married and has, I think, a kid, but like at least has a life put together. And now you're thrust back into the spotlight because Elliot Page needed to sell books. They got pictures of what the Daily Mail is calling a somber Olivia Thirlby, seen for the first time since these claims. I love when they kind of editorialize what's going on in the pictures, the pap pictures, because it's like I've been around for photos like this, and it's Olivia Thirlby. She's probably walking out of or into a store. It looks like a cloudy day. She's squinting her eyes because it's so cloudy, but it's still very bright, like it burns your eyes. And she's carrying a banana, and she's just trying to get to her car and not like show too much emotion. But when they put the photos out, she's somber as she has a retrospective about the relationship that has ended with Elliot.
She's
Page
into bananas, not Elliot.
Right, exactly. Look at her. Look at how somber she looks. Poor girl. She's about to break down in tears. I can't take it anymore.
I think it's just embarrassing. Like if Elliot had a relationship with her and then she was married, right? She was in a relationship with someone else, or this is a different person?
No, this is the one, her co-star from Juno.
Oh, she was not the one married because she said, I think Elliot
was
mentioned there's other person.
Kate Mara.
Kate Mara.
Who was married to Max Minghella at the time, which we don't know. Did she just ruin that whole maybe
friendship,
Kate and Max Minghella were friends, even though they were exes, and now it's gonna be like, what the hell?
No, most people are not friends with their exes, Dante. Well, one of the things
Don't make this about me. We're talking about Elliot Page and Juno.
Nah, I don't think so. Look, I honestly think it's a little bit of kiss and tell. You don't kiss and tell. What are your how did she feel about Elliot writing about her? Does she have anything? Maybe she doesn't want to say anything, even though she hates it because she's afraid of the LGBTQ community coming for her.
Well, she's bisexual. Apparently, she came out in 2011 as bi.
Oh, so why she probably is? It's fine, I guess. I suppose.
Well, you still don't want people knowing, like, oh yeah, we had sex in the trailer and we had sex at restaurants and stuff like that. Me and Elliot Page. Who knows? Maybe she's embarrassed by Elliot Page. She looks at Elliot Page like, oh, you're not that hot. I don't want people to know that. You know, we were
lovers at some point
scissoring in the trailer.
Baby, don't say that. That's very pejorative.
Why is that pejorative?
I don't say that. Just say had a
Scissoring?
relationship. Just say a relationship. Why are you saying that? That's very inappropriate. I think like
Excuse me, is this the Eternal World Network? This is the Dante Greco show.
No, the
on
Dante
YouTube.
Greco's
It's
being
the-
you don't
it's
say
the
it's
Wild
pejorative
West.
towards women and lesbians. So don't say that. It's not cool. But like honestly,
Hold on. What's the technical term? That if it's not scissoring, what is it?
I just say a relationship. You don't say that. You don't say what were you doing with someone or say that's a pejorative thing to say about lesbians. Like it's not nice. Why don't you Google what is the right way to say? Or don't say it, just say they had relations.
Ugh, I can't believe it. Can you check the YouTube page real quick just to see if this is even coming through?
It's coming through.
Spectrum is
Hello,
the
it's
worst
frozen.
internet. Just to be clear, Spectrum is the worst internet possible. We're paying for the highest tier and they suck.
It's frozen.
All right, I want to see.
It's fine now.
All right, it's going fine. Okay. I want to see if the Paps did their jobs and asked Olivia Thirlby questions on everybody's mind. How was it? How was Elliot? Or Ellen? It was Ellen at the time. What do you know? Really, though, what do you think about her putting this out? Did she contact you ahead of time to say, hey, just warning you, I'm about to blow up your spot? Let's see. But first, I'm sure an ad. Okay. Addiction Help by LaHoyaRecovery.com. Fantastic. Are we even on? Can you go back to the thing?
I was brought into a group of people that were actually kind to me.
Being around people that you can relate to really is important.
La Jolla is definitely a place of the best recovery community that I've found.
I got here, everyone's welcome.
Treated me as an equal and I didn't feel any judgment.
It's one of the reasons why I chose to come clear across the United States is to be somewhere where there's such a big group of community-oriented people in the program.
When I was doing my admission call, she was set everything up for me. It feels comforting.
I feel cared for and I feel at ease.
Okay, here we go. Freaking finally. Maybe they were hiding. She didn't know because no questions were asked. If I had turned in that video, I would have been fired because they would have said, why did you not at least try to ask something? These freelance paps just not doing their jobs. Well, anyways, has anyone gotten to Kate Mara? That's the other question. There they are together in the throes of passion. Oh, wait. Let me put that back for you. Okay, there they are together in the throes of passion. Okay. So that's that story. Madonna and Sam. Oh, let's go to the UFO thing. That's the big story. Oh, by the way, I don't know if you realize your former king, Silvio Berlusconi, has died.
My king.
Your Italian king.
My puppy's sleeping. It's so cute.
He
She has like a
died.
little dreams. That's
How do you feel?
I don't know. I don't care. I have a friend that's his nephew, Andreas Berlusconi. I don't know. My condolences.
Were you a fan of Berlusconi? Did you like? I didn't follow Italian politics much back then, nor now.
I don't know much about his politics, and I know that he was trying to kind of create a reform in the healthcare system.
Yeah.
And I was friends. I went to school with his nephew, Andreas.
Mhm.
Hi, Andreas. I'm pretty sure he's not watching this, but I'm sorry for the loss. I know that he has a lot of scandals attached to his name as well, corruption and bad things that happen. So I don't particularly love that. So I don't know what to say.
Okay. Just checking. I don't know if maybe you had something fond memory. All right. Berlusconi dead, 86, leukemia. You know, go back and read what he wrote. I'm sure he wrote something somewhere. Let's talk about this UFO whistleblower. I listened to his interview with News Nation last night. Everyone's talking about his credibility. It seems like he has a lot of credibility. I don't like the way he answers questions, though, because he's very like, they're like, the Australian interviewer was like, so you're telling us that we've recovered, dead pilots from the wreckage of these crashes? And he's like, yeah, that's right. Sure. Yeah. Uh-huh. And the aliens killed human beings. Yeah, sure. Yeah, they killed it. He's almost like Ron DeSantis. Yeah, okay.
Who's that?
This is
guy?
the alien whistleblower.
Oh my God. I think I saw like I watched an episode with I think it was like Joe Rogan, and he was talking how he doesn't believe him or something. He said that how we don't know that this is an FBI agent just trying to give us a message to distract the people from what's really happening, that the government might be like doing like testings.
Yeah, it's very compelling, but like,
so
it's
if you watch, actually, I never thought about that possibility before Joe Rogan, and until I watched that show with you. What's the name of that show that FBI people that tried to during the Reagan
the White House plumbers,
the White House
Watergate guys.
Yeah, that show, it was so interesting because the amount of work that those agents have to do in order to kind of like cover up for government secret missions that are absurd. It's insane. They even killed this guy's wife in a plane crash. I don't know if that's based in true stories. It's based in true stories, right? And true people.
I'm
not sure. Is it fictional?
Hunt, the wife of the I mean, there was never proven that she was killed.
Okay.
Basically, Watergate burglar E. Howard Hunt, CIA agent, and after Watergate, they were trying to cover it up. And in the midst of all that, his wife was killed in a plane crash. The FBI showed up to the wreckage of the plane crash before even the firefighters did. Mm-hmm. There were questions of did they plan this? Was this a message to E. Howard Hunt to stay quiet? We don't know.
It was never clear?
It was never really clear. To me, honestly, the most logical explanation is FBI is watching E. Howard Hunt. They're watching his wife. They're watching his whole family. They know where she is. They know she's getting onto a plane. And when that plane goes down, they show up because they knew that was her plane. And they want to see, shit, did something happen? Did somebody try to blow this up? But whatever, we're getting off course here. Talking about the UFOs.
No, but the thing is, the reason that I'm saying that is to kind of circle back in that UFO, this agent, people feel like it's a little scammy, that they don't believe him. So what is your opinion? What do you think?
Well, what he's saying is compelling, and a lot of people are vouching for his credibility. And he's testified in front of some body that, you know, there could be legal ramifications if he's lying. I'm just talking as like a human, like it's his behavior. The way he answers questions is kind of,
people are saying sounds rehearsed.
And it just sounds to me like he's just going along with everything they ask. Like, let's watch a little clip of the video so you can see what I'm talking about with his affectation.
Okay.
But first, an ad, I'm sure. Let's see. AGT Superstar.
Can you mute that so people don't have to see this? Let's
I don't want to
apologize.
like mess with it because our internet is so bad today. Every fucking day. Okay.
If you're telling us the truth,
Right, here we go.
everyone, the entire American public has been lied to for decades.
Yeah, there's a sophisticated disinformation campaign targeting the U.S. populace, which is extremely unethical and immoral.
You are saying to the human race, for the first time, an official intelligence representative at a high level from the US government is saying publicly, we are not alone.
We're definitely not alone. Absolutely, the data points empirically that we're not alone, yeah.
Do we have bodies? Do we have species of
Well,
non-human?
naturally, when you recover something that's either landed or crashed, sometimes you encounter dead pilots. And believe it or not, as fantastical as that sounds, it's true.
Do you hear what I'm talking about though? He's like, yeah, we did.
It's kind of like this, like, oh my God. It's like when someone is caught up in a lie and they're saying this, hi, did you drop off your friend where you say supposed to? Yeah, you know, when my friend asked me to drop her off, I drop it off. Did you drop it in front of her house? Well, when you drop someone else off, you assume it's in front of their house, and it's true.
Yeah, I'd love like a linguist or like a behaviorist to analyze this and tell us
the body language. It sounds weird.
Is it? Yeah.
And I'm not I'm not an expert in body language, but it sounds like when someone is just kind of like sick and tired of talk about the same thing, and they kind of just want to give you whatever you ask and affirm something. So I don't know. Some conspiracy theorists on Reddit think that the U.S. government is pretending that UFOs are real now. So then humanity will try to collectively stay together instead of starting a war in order to protect the U.S. from the nukes from Russia. So that's just like some conspiracy theory. I don't particularly believe that, but there's so many different discussions. But the way that this is brought it up to the public, if you really are a whistleblower and you have information about aliens and in spaceships, why don't you have a picture of it? Why nobody ever show a picture or a video of aliens?
Right. Well, there are pictures, there are videos, they're just
a clear video. No, but just like if the government said that there are UFOs out there, why not just give us the whole scoop of who those people are?
Well, because the government, that's assuming the government wants.
I think we're frozen.
God, this is so frustrating. Okay, I need to hold on. I'm going to try something. I'm going to try to cut us down to one camera. Give us a second. Let me do one of my videos as like a little commercial.
Apologizing.
I don't want to do. I take responsibility.
What a stupid son of a bitch.
You're a damn liar, man.
No one fucking liar. Yeah, goddamn right.
Get your words straight, Jack.
Bullshit. Nuclear fucking warheads. This son of a bitch. Sleeping son of a bitch.
He's a jackass.
Badass.
Lower shit.
Fuck that.
Stop doing this shit. Meddling asshole.
I'm gonna talk to you if you'll shut up and let me talk.
Sexual intercourse. Sexual relations.
Fuck.
We've had some sex.
They're still uncomfortable wearing shoes.
Shit, it makes him feel like a goddamn.
But it is the most faggy goddamn thing you will ever imagine.
The crotch down where your nuts hang, an inch from where the zipper ends back to my bunghole.
That silly bastard. That silly bastard? I mean, he's a silly bastard. Well, this is obviously a fuck-up. That's okay. That's right.
Not done yet. Hold on. Check.
Check.
I think this is gonna have to do. We're gonna have to just have one big.
That's okay. It's always a pleasure to be next to you while I'm still next to you.
Right. Thank you.
Are we back live or?
No, we've been live the whole time. We've just been
Oh
adjusting.
no.
Yeah.
Guys, we apologize for the technical difficulties. If you stick around, we promise you're gonna have a great show.
Well, hold on. Don't go too crazy. All right. Let's see. God, I just don't like this. Hold on. And a little closer. Okay. No, that doesn't work. Now I'm out of it. God damn it. This is horrible. Spectrum truly is just the worst shit. Internet service out there. Scum. And they always want you to sign up for their stupid free cell phone. Like, oh, did you know you've earned we have a special surprise for you. You can get a Spectrum cell phone.
Oh my God, it reminds me of that
What
SNL.
network is that on? You know what I mean? Reminds you of SNL.
There's like an SNL sketch with the guy from Succession, Kieran Culkin.
Kieran Culkin. Yeah.
And he's stuck with a customer service representative to cancel cable, but they ain't signing up him for a landline, and he spends the time on hold. Nothing is resolved. I actually felt so frustrated listening to that sketch because it's so close to the real world. Because I actually, I'm going to use the moment to talk to you guys about my unhappiness with the customer service people all over the world. For an instance, you receive medical bills that you didn't went through. You receive calls from places that you say they have charges that don't exist. Watch out for scams. They're out there to get you, and they're getting more elaborate in a daily basis. You might receive an email saying that your eBay card is ready, or something was charged, or a bank statement that in a bank that you don't even have it. But if you're an older person, you might even call back and try to fight the charges. You don't even have a bank account. But what if it's a bank that I have that contacted me? So it's super scary. It's like we live in the world of the scammers. This is the age of the scammers, especially with the tech layoffs. People are looking in finding ways to make money, and they do it by trying to dig it into your Bitcoin, your cryptocurrency, and to get you to make transfers to their account and hacking into your system. Be aware.
Right. All right. I'm just making a couple quick changes here,
and we're back in the beautiful blue sky of California.
Yep. Okay,
Blup, 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 blup.
Okay. All right, let's get back to this UFO guy. So people are suspecting that maybe he is just trying to get onto the UFO speaking circuit and make money that way. It's all very possible. Could be a government plant, could be disinformation. But he is claiming that human beings have been killed by non-human intelligences, which, by the way, this is like there's a whole new language around this stuff. You know, you think language is going bad in like culture, you know, what words you can and can't say now. This is also in the UFO community. They don't call them aliens anymore. They call it non-human intelligence because they don't know.
Oh my God.
Well, because they don't know, is this coming from another planet? Is it coming from another dimension? All we know is it's not human and it's intelligent.
That's so offensive because let me tell you something. As someone that I'm a U.S. national, but I had a green card, and the official name for a green card is called the Alien Resident Card. If they are okay calling foreigners that come here the right way aliens, they don't want to call aliens, the real aliens. I have a problem with that. Whoever created this kind of body positivity pronouns for aliens that have a problem with that, you need to get a job, get a life, and stop dyeing your hair blue.
At least they didn't call you non-human. So let's read on more about his claims. Okay, now that we're back on track. His name, by the way, is pronounced Grusch. I was saying Grusch last week. It's Grusch.
Grusch.
Yeah. So he claims, Jesus Christ, this internet is just shit. I'm sorry. Where is the part? Where is the part that I'm looking for? In his most recent comments, he says that non-human intelligences have acted with malevolence and even killed some humans, which, by the way, is like the worst case scenario that we all expect. Like, you hope, oh, the aliens are going to come and they're going to be so far advanced, they're going to look at us and say, oh, you little people, this is how you have peace. But no, apparently they're killing us. He says, I think the logical fallacy there is because they're advanced, they're kind. We'll never really understand their full intent, and that's because we're not them. But I think what appears to be malevolent activity has happened. That's based on nuclear site probing activities and witness testimony. Sounds scary. Again, even if it's malevolent to us in the same way that like someone might kill an insect. You're not really doing it because you want to kill that ant. You're just like, oh, this is a pest. Like, just kill it, get rid of it. You know what I mean?
So you think they see us as parasites to the planet and they just kill us because we're destroying it?
Well, I tell you what, have you ever, you know, you can go to the top of a building or look down, but what I'm thinking about specifically is, let's say you go to a concert. Like when we went to the Paul McCartney concert at Dodger Stadium a few years back, and I'm looking down at the crowd because Dodger Stadium's huge and we were up kind of high, looking down at the crowd, and everyone just looks like a little cockroach from that distance. So like, if I can think that, then of course aliens or non-human intelligences could look at us as just parasites, bacteria, insects easily. Like we're here and we think we're like big on planet Earth, but pull back and this is all tiny. This is a tiny little insect world.
I mean, yeah, the micro from far away, but I'm talking about alien spaceships. If they are really browsing the skies, they can see that human size in people, and you know, it's estimated that they are about our size, which it's kind of weird. They might be taller and bigger than us. I saw that movie. What is the name of that movie again? About the alien that cuts his blood and goes into the water. Is it anthropology? No, anthropology. No.
Dallas Buyers Club?
No. What is the name of the alien movie? Poseidon?
Avatar?
No, the one that the alien cuts his blood.
Oh, Prometheus.
Prometheus. So the alien figures were bigger than human. They were really tall and big. So Dante might be correct about assuming that they are larger creatures and maybe they just send their kind of drones here. But if they're the pilots for the spaceships, actually, they might be either very small or about our size or smaller. But if they are really big, developed aliens like that Prometheus thing, then they probably will see us as little bugs for sure.
Yeah. So he says that
that's a great movie, right? The Prometheus. I think we should rewatch again.
Underrated. Yeah, you should watch it if you're into this type of stuff. You should definitely give Prometheus a watch.
It's amazing. I love it.
This is also unsettling that we are in an arms race. The United States is in an arms race with Russia and China to understand the extraterrestrial life, and especially when you think about Russia and China already trying to align with each other, and then they're going to align with each other and figure out alien life. I mean, if these aliens are really coming from space, we got to get back up there. All right, we got to stop messing around. Let's get to the moon.
Did Obama close NASA? Didn't Obama close NASA or something?
Close it, but I know like they haven't taken NASA seriously in terms of funding for a very long time. So Bezos, I'm calling on you. Elon, I'm calling on you. Let's hurry this up. We need to be on the moon. Yeah, we should get to Mars too, but we need a moon base before the Chinese put a moon base there, because it's now a national security thing. Now, if it's interdimensional beings, then you better start legalizing those hallucinogens so that people can communicate. Like get in there, start using mushrooms, start using DMT, all that Joe Rogan stuff, and
Joe
get
Rogan
in there
stuff.
and start communicating with these aliens pronto.
But I have a question to you. I have a question for you. So, do you think it's a little weird that Elon thinks that aliens don't exist? Like, even though there's proof that people say there are UFOs out there, he's a huge denier. If you go through his Twitter accounts, he say he never saw the little green man yet, and he's been studying the space. I wonder, like, do you think some people have a theory that he's an alien himself, infiltrated? Some people have a theory that he made a deal with the aliens to pretend that they don't exist so he can get technology from them. Some people have a theory that just that he's a denier, that he just is kind of like he will only believe it once he touches and sees it, or at least sees it from his eyes. But what do you think about the Elon denying alien existence this far in the process?
My logical side says he's probably right, that he's saying, hey, everybody,
that doesn't exist.
Don't get too. Are we still frozen? Can you check the thing? Fuck, man. Turn it up a little bit. My logical side is saying that Elon is trying to say, okay, listen, everybody, I know it's exciting. I know it's fun to have aliens out there, but I haven't seen anything. I've been exploring space. I'm privy to probably all kind of high level.
But why he's denying aliens? Like, of all people, of all the CEOs, I would think that Elon, because he's the founder, owner of SpaceX, he probably would have some greater receipts, but because he has satellites, he has launched different kinds of viewers from space to Earth. Yeah. So he's monitoring. He's monitoring
of all the people he would know if they were out there, and he's saying, I haven't seen anything. Now,
why? The question is why? Why do you think he made a deal with them?
Well, I mean, I don't know. Like, what kind of deal can you negotiate? It's like negotiating a deal with an octopus. You know what I mean?
What if he actually made some kind of communication, and the deal is like, I'm gonna deny your existence. Let me explore space, and he's kind of like, let me go through, and you guys just like, I'll have your back covered.
Maybe what I think is he hasn't figured out how to make any money off of it yet. So he's not embracing it, like the government and all these UFO people, they're cashing in. Elon hasn't figured out a way to cash in on it yet. I mean, it's everything with him is business. So
I don't know. I think it's a little weird. The guy that actually studying space doesn't have any receipts. Meanwhile, we from Earth have so many people that seen aliens.
Okay,
so many people.
What I'm saying, though, it's not even weird. It's like
it's so weird.
I more lean towards he's probably right. Like he's probably like, you know what, guys, there isn't. There is probably technology, far advanced government funded military technology that he can't talk about. He's probably, even if he's seen that, he's probably had to sign. And by the way, this could go for alien technology too. If they showed it to him, they're not going to let him out of there without signing some kind of ridiculous NDA. You know what I mean?
The aliens have lawyers.
Oh, no, the government.
Intergalactic lawyers. Oh my God. If there's lawyers in an intergalactic world, please just destroy me. Yeah. Your intergalactic health insurance bill is coming this month. Did you pay for it?
That's right. The aliens, I mean, like the government's not going to let Elon just walk out of there after seeing this stuff and be like, okay, don't tell anybody. Okay.
I just think that he probably I don't know why he's a denier, or if it's true that's not true. Then why is the government saying that's true, and why there's people coming out of the works?
They're not saying it's true. This is this guy. He's being a whistleblower. Which, if he really is a whistleblower, then pretty brave to come out with this. There does seem.
What
to
is
be
the punishment for
lot.
whistleblowers? Does he go to jail? Does he get sued?
I'm sure.
And why do we not have more whistleblowers? I want all the whistleblowers to build an orchestra of whistles about this.
I'm sure if they want to jail you or kill you or ruin your life somehow, they will. There is an awful lot of information coming out, so it makes me suspicious. But
look at that image. Look at that image. What is that? Show me.
This is just one of those famous the Navy pilots. One of the images that they have talked about. I mean, yeah, he's not the only one. There's the guy David Fravor and people in the military who are coming out talking about what they've seen that they can't explain. I want to continue reading about this thing about the aliens killing humans. He says, while I can't get into the specifics because that would reveal certain U.S. classified operations, I was briefed by a few individuals on the program that were there, that there were malevolent events like that, he said, when asked specifically if any had killed humans. Grusch also made the astonishing claim that the U.S. government would do anything to protect the secret, including killing people itself. Well, that's not all that astonishing, but it is scary. At the very least, I saw substantive evidence that white-collar crime was committed. Unfortunately, I've heard some really un-American things I don't want to repeat right now. Yeah, so like, look, Elon Musk, he could be a conspirator in this crime to cover up the UFO stuff. They could go to government, could say, Elon, you are smart. Come in here, look at this tech, and figure out how to do it. And we'll let you keep like a few things that we don't deem so vital to national security. We'll let you keep a few technological advancements for your companies. Okay, but you got to have total silence and don't, you got to deny.
Oh my God, I had an idea. Imagine if the government actually contacted Elon and asked him to provide them with any information regarding UFOs. Elon probably put a number down saying, okay, pay me this amount of money. I'll give you some data that I have. The government said, no, as a US company, you have to provide information to us. He said, no, aliens don't exist. And then he's posting like aliens don't exist in his Twitter as a way to kind of push
Elon. You can be the one car company in America that can sell your car over the internet. It doesn't have to be through a dealership. Okay, we'll give you a massive break. They probably give them all kind of massive breaks, tax breaks, things like that. I wouldn't be surprised. Bezos is probably pissed. Bezos is sitting there taking pictures of his wife on a yacht and hoping the Blue Origin can go up and come back down. And meanwhile, Elon is like, communicating with non-human intelligences.
Maybe he is a new human intelligence.
Who knows? I mean, look, he's trying to do the microchip thing. That could be part of it. They could enlist him. It's like he could be the new Oppenheimer. Truly, they might have just brought Elon in like a scientist. Like this Oppenheimer movie that's coming out about the creation of the nuclear bomb.
Oh my God, I can't wait to see that movie with Cillian Murphy. I love it.
Yeah, it's going to
really
be great.
Want to see it.
Elon is there at the forefront of, figuring out how to wield this alien technology from the crashed wreckages and complete crafts that, according to Grusch, have been recovered. Okay.
All right.
So that's it. We're going to continue to monitor what this man has to say as the information comes out. All right, let's see if there's anything else I wanted to talk about real quickly. Speaking of aliens, these two have a new song.
Oh, I thought they were dating. I was just like, what?
I'm sure that's like, for the love of fucking God, this internet is still slowed down. Can you go back to the thing?
I don't want to.
Honestly, stop. Maybe stop streaming it because it might be too much to stream this at the same time as we're streaming out.
I am not streaming anything.
No, you are. You're watching it.
Oh, I'm just watching it to see.
I know, but that might be too much. Try to close that down. Let's see if that affects us. Okay. Anyways, if no one heard this, speaking of aliens, these two have a new song out.
They're not dating. Oh my God. I was thinking like after Bill Murray and whoever, the milkshake lady are together. I was just thinking like, okay, Sam Smith is dating Madonna. I don't know. That's so plausible.
Lame. The song is called Vulgar.
Oh my God.
Sam Smith has pinned his whole kind of comeback on being like the devil, the bad influence,
satanic ritual guy,
shocking artist,
Meanwhile, he's just like a blonde white guy.
Yeah, and so Madonna, of course, jumps at that because she still thinks it's 1993 and that people get like offended. You know, like the suburbs are going to be in an uproar because Madonna has come out with a song called Vulgar. Like,
Oh
no,
my
everyone's
God.
just waiting for you to be put into a home at this point because you need you're going into Britney Spears territory. So here's some of the lyrics, which are so outrageous. Madonna says, "Boy, get down on your knees because I am Madonna. If you fuck with Sam tonight, you're fucking with me. So watch what you say or I'll split your banana." Whoa. Can you believe how outrageous this is? The Parents Television Council is going to come after these two. Oh my God. Tipper Gore is
They trying to
beating
be
down the door.
they trying to be they trying to be so like what to say rebellious.
Yeah, they're rebelling against shit that no one cares about anymore.
I'm bored. That this Madonna and Sam Smith thing together is boring. Honestly, I don't know.
And like Sam Smith, it's really desperate. And of course, he's taking advantage of a mentally ill woman. Yeah, like this elder abuse. It's so desperate. You came out with the song with the devil dance, and everyone pretended to get upset. Like, now do something else.
Yes.
No one cares about this.
Nope.
It's
they probably thinking like we're so dirty. We're doing this. Are we doing this, Madonna? Yes, we are.
And she's like, everyone's going to be talking about this, Sam. This is going to light the world up. But trust me, I've been there before. I know how to deal with this kind of backlash that we're going to get, Sam. Yeah. They're like two crazy people that are just like holed up somewhere hallucinating.
Like TLC people from the TLC shows that are like desperate to be famous, desperate for attention.
This is next season's 90-Day Fiance right here.
That's crazy. Nobody cares, honestly.
Vulgar is one of the most exciting songs I've been a part of, Sam told Zane Lowe on New Music Daily on Apple Music One, which is like the biggest blowjob fest show that there is. Big stars will only go on Apple Music One's Zane Lowe show because all he asks you is you know, softball suck dick questions that are straight from
what
the
does
label.
that mean? What does that mean? You're saying that it's just not really good a source
It's
for
just
getting
like,
to
tell
know.
us why you're so great. And then Taylor Swift, you know, she feels safe to go on that show. So she'll be like, well, you know, I write songs from my guitar. I pick up my guitar and I write the songs. And then I call Lena Dunham's ex-boyfriend and he ruins the songs with his production.
Oh, God.
Anyways, look out for this desperate piece of shit new song, Vulgar, from Madonna and Sam Smith.
I rather not to, darling.
You know, it would be outrageous because I forgot, he's, I keep calling him he and he's a they. It would be outrageous if he said, I don't care if you misgender me. Go ahead. It won't bother me and I won't get mad.
Can we be vulgar with you?
That would be vulgar. All right. Anything else? You know, this internet has ruined my day. I wasn't able to get in touch with Shooky, so I don't really have anything more to say about this John Gotti thing. I was hoping to get some insight. John Gotti Floyd Mayweather fight. I'm going to take that out of the title of this for anyone rewatching the show.
Just leave the aliens out there.
And this is it.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, I'm going to figure out this internet thing because this is absolutely awful. We'll be back again, you know, maybe
tonight?
tomorrow. No, not tonight.
You don't want to try tonight? Maybe the reason the internet's not working well is because everybody's working and using the internet from the building. Maybe at night.
Internet here.
No, but maybe at night is less people, less crowded. We can try it again if you guys want us to connect. Let us know in the comments below.
No thanks. Okay.
No thanks.
I don't want to try again. Not after this. This is disheartening. All right. I'm going to now
disappear.
Hopefully play my exit video and, you know, think about how badly this went today.
Oh, I
We
tried.
were good. We were good.
Yeah.
The internet was bad. Yeah, we had good stuff. It's just the internet sucks.
Have a good life. We will see you soon.
Much love.
Thank you.
Love.
All right, Dante.
So once again, thank you to my brother. Tell him your name again.
Dante Greco.
2 words. Made in America.
Dante, you're doing great.
That's good. I know. to anybody over in my life. It's from.
Listen, I want you to leave my good friend Ringo alone.
My pal Hal.
Have a good day.